We are live. What's up, dog?
What's up, bro? Should
How
I
you
do
doing?
this?
Well, I guess I technically got some sort of binoculars on already, but hey,
What's
you
up?
want to know something weird about these damn things? If I don't, like, say I wake up in the morning and I just do my thing, I go to work, I'll weld all day, see, no problem. If I wake up and I put them on the drive, and when I get to work to take them off the weld, it's like I can't see all of a sudden. It's like it created me to be blind.
You're probably getting adjusted to not having them on for that little period, and then
Yeah.
you're having to fucking. Hey, not to get. I always jump subjects with stuff, bro. But you ever watch that? This is crazy. It's totally off the subject, but I'm gonna say it now that we're talking about it. Talking about your eyes focusing on things. You ever seen that show that used to come on? It was Stan Lee's Superhumans,
Yeah.
where it was regular
I
people.
love that show, dude, where the guy would jump out of 60 stories into the little tiny pool, or the
Crazy.
one dude was electricity guy.
Dude, and that's the guys that do math like that. You seen the math wizards, the guys that have the memories for numbers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, say that the part of their mind, the reason they're able to do that so quick, the part of their mind that calculates math and everything was stuck in that portion of their brain where you do involuntary actions like your eyeballs focus on things. So
Right.
doing a math problem was as easy as me focusing on this bottle right now. You know what I mean? You would do math.
Oh, yeah. I get it's like, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's almost like it's become second nature. Like you don't even have to think about it. It's just is yeah, I get what you mean.
Involuntary, bro. Those
Yeah,
guys, they don't do math. They just see math. They
right.
say, you know what I mean? Like math looks like certain numbers look like different shapes and stuff to them. It's crazy, bro. There's so much.
Yeah, they see it differently. Like the Einstein, you ever see the filters where it like throws the numbers and the math equations at the screen?
Yeah.
It's like that. Like when they see it, the number just stands out to them. It's not even, they don't even have to do nothing. It's just the number.
They're seeing like the freaking matrix code, bro. They're seeing
Yeah.
it's a number to them, bro. They're seeing numbers everywhere. Anyway, what's up, dog? How you doing?
Not much, bro. Just working, grinding. I'm sure the normal. How
Yeah.
about you?
We just got done having a little vent session about all that, man. And it is tough, man. I'm gonna take a quick second to say anybody tuning in and checking out the interview right now. I appreciate y'all being here, and I appreciate the little uplift and following I've had lately on my socials and everything. I appreciate that because when you still in the minute circuit like I am, every little minor thing helps, man. So all y'all sharing and liking and commenting, I see all that, and I appreciate y'all.
That's what's up, man. It's hard, dog. Like we were saying, can you like at the end of the day, I have to remember that too. I couldn't imagine trying to be a fan and promoting like everything I like. So sometimes I get it, but damn, bro, I don't see it was a lot more sharing when I really started YouTube, and it's only been a year, but it seems like a lot of things kill that off though. Like I don't know if it's big artists that come out, if
Well,
it's the
yeah.
state of the world. I don't know what kills it all.
Into too much because we can talk about different shit on this forever. But I think one thing about it is a lot of these social platforms have figured out a way to take the money back, man. You know, they realize, hey, we're letting these people get out here and stream, and we're making millionaires through YouTube and Facebook and things. Let's start, controlling their audience unless they pay us for that promotion. It's like they're paid to be promoters now. You know what I mean? So
That makes a lot of sense. So all these platforms that are now wanting those paid promotions, if you're not paying them, then they're not going to slide you to a new audience. They're going to stick with the same crew you've been with.
They don't, bro. I just heard about something today, a new thing Spotify is going to do. I don't know about this or not, but somebody was telling me it's a discovery thing they're going to do where you will give them a percentage off whatever work it is that you put out, and they will open up the algorithm to you and allow you to get like 10 times more ears on your music, which is complete BS for them to even, that's openly saying like, yeah, we're limiting your reach. We know what we're doing. I mean,
they're pushing it underground again is what they're going to end up doing.
Yeah, well, I think it's a way for them to keep winning, man. But, the only way to really conquer that is with the support of the fans and people that's on here that's active. You got to tell people to people's got to be active. You got to have people that's active with your posts and everything. Otherwise, they just die. Everything just gets put out and dies within a week or two. Then you
Well,
have to.
you've done something I've noticed that started. I think you can credit yourself a lot for the bigger following that you're getting now. Well, I can't say. I don't mean to say bigger. I mean like the more supportive,
Oh no,
more fans engagement.
yeah,
You have to take credit for that because you used to be somebody that would just say, "All right, it's out. I threw it out. It's up. Go listen to that mug." And that was the last you heard of that thing.
yeah.
Now you post and you put something out, you promote it, you do things like this now. So you got to take some of the credit for that as well.
Oh yeah, man. I've stayed plugging away at it, bro. It is really, really a. I do not like as much as I have to be on here, bro. I do not. I can't. Like we just said, you just got done with 2 reactions today. You're gonna release one after this live is over. You're
Right.
as hell with it, bro. So you've earned what you've got going on too. It's just a constant grind. And anybody that's in a position where everything they put out is going fantastic, good for you. And I hope you continue to stay on top of it, because I feel like once you slip on being active for a little while, you start dipping, man. Things start going down. I mean, I've had my Spotify go up, down. Same with YouTube. Same with Facebook.
Yep.
It's just a constant battle, bro, to be relevant in underground music. Period. You know what I mean? Not
You
just.
know, yeah, no, it's not just country rap, but it's crazy because I always thought, you know how I don't know if you like when you go on YouTube and you hit share, it allows you to create a post, right? And you can share it to a community tab.
Right.
I forgot that not every channel can do that. So I'm thinking these people that are fans that have, no subscribers because they're just fans of YouTube, they don't have a community tab. So when they hit share, they have to share it to another platform. You know what I
Right.
mean? That sucks. I wish YouTube had an option that it allowed everybody to share something to something like some sort of community roaming area for more engagement. Because at the end of the day, it's hard to keep like you got a song dropping tomorrow.
Mhm.
Dirty dropped today.
Right.
Burden dropped the full album. Church just dropped the full album.
Dusty
You got
Lee and
another one with Cindy Sticks.
Dusty Lee and FJ dropped today too, I think. Right.
That's crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. So as a reaction channel, you kind of flip a coin and go, "Oh, yeah, that's who I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a couple of those."
Well, you know what, bro? It's almost like right now, Facebook wants to be YouTube and YouTube wants to be Facebook. They are both
Right.
trying. You know what I mean? Everybody, all these dudes are trying, or whatever,
Yeah.
conglomerate, whatever machines are trying to create the ultimate, place. And they know there's money in all this shit. Everybody's dropping songs, verses, contests, everything, bro. It's a fun time to be in music, but it is also a very struggling, tough time to break through, because now it's getting to the point where it was like in the beginning when the do-it-yourself era hit, and then record labels were getting flooded with mixtapes and albums, and they couldn't weed through who was worth the shit and who wasn't back then. Now it's like the internet's being that way because everybody's dropping everything. It's just, but it's also a lot of good exposure for people too, man. So it's a give and take.
Yeah, and you can't even really like it's so that beast is so uncontrollable. Like you couldn't even structure something. Let's say independent was more structured on like drops and they tried to avoid certain days because of certain reasons. Like you couldn't even control it because at the end of the day, YouTube is just a huge melting ground of everything.
Right. And I almost feel like now, bro, with the schedule and drop thing, I know how, that was like the label's way of we're going to drop this quarter and this quarter and this quarter. Now the shit's like the Wild West, bro. Everybody's throwing videos. So you almost have to just continue to throw shit right when you get it, waiting to make the perfect song or the perfect video. Those days are about done. You just got to continue to
No, I mean, like, see, it's crazy, but if I was an artist, and I'm just speaking for myself, I'm not saying that nobody does this or doesn't do this because I don't want to feel like anybody's getting a shot thrown at them here. But if I was an artist, I would pick up my Instagram and I would scroll through my Instagram. I would look through some of the people in music that I respect, that I ride with, that I think they're doing the right thing in the industry. And if I seen they were going to drop a song, let's say on the first, I would say, maybe I'll push this mug to the second or the fifth, just
yeah.
a couple days outside of it.
But I'm gonna tell you something about that too, Kurt. And then we can. I know people ain't tuned in to hear social media 101, but you know it's relevant with what goes on. But
Yeah.
honestly, bro, if you keep on waiting and pushing for this artist and that artist, when you're somebody like me, everybody's doing better than me. So I
Yeah.
can't, you know what I mean? I can't wait on anything anymore. I do feel you on that though.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you can't wait to
I,
eat just
I
because everyone else is eating. Yeah, you're right.
there was a time like 2 years ago when I dropped the Bennett album, like I put all this shit into it and all this promotion and did these merch packages and everything went great with the album. It was dope. But then right as I'm getting ready to put it out, somebody, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Demon or somebody announced like 3 weeks before my shit came out, they were dropping the album. I was like, God damn.
Damn. Yeah.
Exact day on the exact day. So I'm like, this lane is so small as it is. I'm like, there goes 80% of the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what their paychecks getting spent on. But you know, it is what it is, man. You just got to keep pushing.
Damn, bro, this is off topic too, but you're gonna laugh at this. So my wife bought me this interface, right? And my kids, it was for Father's Day. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Father's Day, and I got the headphones, and then we got okay. Anyway, dude, my dumb ass is always wondered why people think I talk over them. Like I've seen people comment in interviews, "Oh, you're talking over so and so." There's this button called the noise, noise, and I just realized it was on. Because all of a sudden I'm looking at your lips are moving, but I can't hear you. I'm like, what the fuck?
People off in the interviews. You weren't even meaning to, bro. But when you were talking, it was cut. I noticed it in my interview after the fact. I went back and looked and I was like, damn, why is whenever Kurt says something, you can't hear me finish my sentence or something? Yeah.
What? And that's what's going on. This denoise thing starts fucking canceling out what you're saying and lets me say some shit. So I just hit this button and turn it off, and it's a whole new world right here.
I thought you had it set up that way, bro.
No.
Really drive home his ideas, bro. He don't give a damn what we say.
Damn, that is horrible, man. Now I feel like an asshole, bro. I was like, no way am I cutting all these people off. I don't feel like I'm doing it because I don't hear nothing. So I don't know if there's people even fucking talking. That's horrible.
It's all good, bro. If it was me, I was probably rambling by some BS anyway.
Me too, though. That's the problem. Me too.
But
oh man. So what do we got to expect tomorrow?
Tomorrow's going to be the first single off the Model Citizen album. And I called it Model Citizen because I got a track on there called Model Citizen. So it ain't like, some weird ass name. There's the lead track on there is called Model Citizen. But this was called Long Road, man. And Cinny Sticks, I don't know if anybody in this chat or anybody watching this video is not familiar with the Sticks or Cinny Sticks and Joe Sticks. Y'all need to go check them boys out. It's STIXXX. And Cinny's unreal, bro. Cinny's crazy talented with everything he does, man. Like, I remember the first time I saw him and Joe on stage together. And I think me and Brevin was watching him. I told Brevin, I was like, bro, if there's anybody that's working with us right now that deserves to be heard, it's these motherfuckers, man. Because they're just extremely good with songwriting. And man, Cindy's just a dope human, bro. And he actually sent me this track, and it was pretty much the whole track, minus like a 12 or 16 bar verse. And I was like, man, this shit is crazy good. Can I get it for the album? And he was like, yeah, man, I kind of had you in mind when I did it. I don't know if he meant because he says something about being from Georgia on there. So I think we was and he was thinking Georgia boys. So I was like, man, I love it. And I'm telling you, this hook that he did on here, Kurt, bro, it's great. If there's any country folks that like hip hop, if you like old Field Mob sound and stuff, it's dope, bro. Because
that's what drops some more. Oh man, see, you had me confused. I was confused. I thought that Model Citizen. I thought Model Citizen drops on 4-1. See, I was all messed up.
That's all you did. That I was trying to tell you that, but through text and shit, it don't. Model Citizen full project, which that'll be coming out in a couple weeks. I'm gonna drop this video, Long Road, which comes out tomorrow at 5. Y'all come in there get in there in the chat with me and all that. Let me know and comment and share it if you can. We just got done talking about how much it means for y'all to be active with the post and stuff. So if y'all can come through tomorrow and comment and help share this, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll say this, man. I didn't know Sin did like he does. He made the beat for the 16 bar challenge. I didn't know he did all that production work, and that's crazy, bro.
Bro, the first time I went and met Cindy and Joe, we went out to Colorado when they was living out there, and Cindy was basically staying in the studio, bro. Like, there's a lot of people that make music and do music and write and, you know, say, man, I had a long day. I'm going to go in here and write and record. Like, Cindy wakes up and goes to bed around music all the time. That dude's got tons and tons of hooks. And to be honest with you, I ain't heard very much that he's ever done that I've been like, yeah, I don't really like that. He don't ever really miss with it, bro. His tone and everything is just dope. And if you've liked country underground rap forever, like all that dirty Southern, dirty South grit, all that stuff is in his voice, man. And he's just great, dude. He's awesome to work with. Him and Joe both, man. They good people. And yeah, bro. So we shot that video here. I'll tell you about that video, Kurt. We shot that video in my hometown. I hit them up. My hometown's Blackshear. That's where Lackfest is all the time, which you need to come to this year, by the way.
That's what is Lackfest?
Bro, Lackfest is like it's older than Redneck Rave, but it's like similar to that. It's mud pools, and they've been doing it in Blackshear for years and years and years there. It's like it's almost like a country ass Woodstock. But I'll tell you what's great about it, bro. Everybody that comes there, man, it don't matter. I've met cops there, that's off-duty cops, that's their vacation. They go there. Every walk of life is there, man, and they're all hanging out and having a good time, bro. It's really about the music, and it's really about just cutting loose, and people camp out, bring their RVs, bring their side-by-sides, you know, tear the woods up, everything.
Is it like so I see what you're saying, but is it more of a family friendly zone? Is it more like a
bring the kids and all that? Just know that later on at night when
it gets wild, yeah.
And when the music starts, it's gonna be a party, man. So, you know, it's always fun. I've done 3 of them, I think. This will be my 4th.
So it's like tailgating tall boys, kind of. It's the same idea.
It's like I've done rednecks with paychecks out in Texas before, and that shit was massive. And it's similar to all those, man. It's a mud bog. And actually this year, I think they got your boy, I know you did an interview not too long ago with Struggle Jennings. I think Struggle's gonna be there as one of the acts. And
that's in what, Blackshear? Is that what it's called? Blackshear, Georgia?
That's right. It's in the middle of South Georgia, pretty much. And
oh, that ain't too far.
The fame, bro, is that's where Stetson Bennett, Georgia's quarterback, that's where he's from. He's from Blackshear. So,
oh, yeah, I remember the song you did for him. Yeah, that's great. See, I love that you do that. I love that you have fun with your music. I love that you might drop some real heartfelt music, and then next thing you know, you're dropping Blackshear.
If something funny, some concept hits my mind, and I try to write it as quick as I actually.
Blue Genie.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like those there. I'm not even bragging, but those songs, I wrote those songs in probably like an hour all the way through, because I'll get these little things in my head and I'll see the song. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, this, I want this to be, and it just whenever I'm inspired with it, it just comes out. You know.
Bro, remember the videos you used to do, like the dad thoughts, I guess you could call them?
New one, dog. I got a new one.
You got a new one? I can't wait to see. Even if you did shorts, bro, I think doing those shorts, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever they are, if some of the things you say, bro, oh my God, I don't think people realize how funny you can be.
How about the one about the ants bringing the poison to the queen, bro? You know what I mean?
All those, man. I can't remember exactly. It was a long time ago. I know you were talking about, oh yeah, honey. Yeah, I can't do it right now. There's water over there. You were mowing the grass. You were talking about mowing the grass. And when you told me about your mower, I'm like, oh yeah, now I see why he's just making these damn excuses not to mow the grass. He's telling everybody this mower's blown up.
Bro, my mower has been messed up again, dog. I've been working on this thing for 3 days. I got a carburetor coming in now today. Me and this dude I worked with took it apart, did everything we can think to it, replaced the bells, spark plugs, all this stuff. I need some of these for real redneck fans of mine to let me know what the hell I'm doing wrong with this mower, bro. I'm about to make it a natural reef at the bottom of a river somewhere.
Are you sure the motor's got compression and everything? Like, because I know there's a lot.
Compression checks on it too, man. I'm telling you, bro, this thing is just it's perplexing, bro. It's a pain in the ass, but I'm about to scrap it. It's about to go be scrap metal.
Nah, so you're out there with the push mower right now, huh?
I have been.
That's great. You gotta make a video doing that.
I got 3 acres out here to push mow, bro. That shit is not fun.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen the videos you walking around and there you got a lot of obstacles. You got trees. And you got a little pond out there too?
There's a little pond in the back. Yeah, it's
yeah, that's got to be interesting mowing the bank with that bad boy.
Yeah, good God, man, bro. I love where I'm at, bro. I'm out here in the country and there's nobody around me. And, you know, the best thing about it is the location, because that if anybody's pulling down my road, then they're coming to see me. And I know, you know what I mean? Like there's no extra.
There's no questioning who's coming down the road. You right. know they're supposed to be there. And if there's nobody supposed to, you're one of those, hey, baby, who's coming down the road? You got, nope. Right. All right. And then, yeah, I get it.
Right.
I can't live like that though, to be honest with you. That would be hard for me.
Why you say that?
Because I could get up if all of a sudden an EMP hits and it only shuts out the cars, I could walk to a store. I could walk to Dollar General, Family Job. Yeah. I could walk across the street to Domino's over here. I would never have to worry. If a zombie apocalypse hits, I'm one of the first people that get in the stores. I mean, you're struggling to get out of the town to get to the store.
But if an EMP is Kurt.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I thought about it as it came out, dog. But just think about that.
I know what you mean, but I'm just it might get a little hairy at that store pretty quick.
Like my wife's like, we need to go move to Tennessee on the side of these mountains. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What are we gonna when we need? She's like, we don't got bread. We need water. I said, you understand how long those bread and water trips are gonna be?
Shit, yeah, you ain't lying. I would still love to live in the mountains, though, man. I would. Hang on one second, Kurt. Let me open.
You're good, dog. But Stitches, I wouldn't mind so much living in the woods, but I'd have to be in a spot where I could just zip out and there's an interstate to get me somewhere quickly, because I can't be riding around through in the morning when I'm going to work. I'm going down US 19 and sometimes I'm like, damn, this is plain.
Well, I need to see. That's actually what you're saying. That's actually where I am. I'm located I'm probably 4 miles off of Interstate 95, man. So I get to Florida quick.
I'm good then. Quick. I'm good.
I'm just off in the cut, man. In Woodbine, Georgia, boy. Small.
But now this is where it gets even sillier. I don't like interstates.
Hell, you gonna drive on Kurt a horse and wagon? Then you got to take a horse and wagon everywhere.
I drive every back road from here to wherever the hell I got to go before I get on 75. If I'm on 75, it's going to be late night. I know. I look at my traffic alerts. There ain't no cars on that bitch. It's just me rolling down the road.
I hear you, bro.
I just don't trust people, dog. Like at the end of the day, I'm doing 90 miles an hour. This car over here is doing 105. He's over here changing the radio. He's got tires on the car from the day he bought it 3 years ago. Never changed them, motherfucker. The brakes don't even barely work. The brake fluid ain't ever been addressed. I worry about things like that.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to be where I'm at then, because all these all of them coming up from Florida, bro. Everybody's on 95 and everybody is trying to get where the hell they're going when they hit
quickly.
Most of these cars coming out of Florida is just trying to get through Georgia. So they fucking going. So
Yeah, you're right. I would not like that because we live by close to 75. I got the Suncoast. The Suncoast is great where I'm at. I get on that Suncoast Parkway, ride right out through Brooksville, no problem. You get
Mhm.
on 75 over there, you feel like, and most people, like you say, that are coming down 75 are trying to get the hell out of Florida, and they're driving like they're trying to qualify for a NASCAR race, dude. I mean, drifting in and out of. No, I'm good, bro. I want to get on a back road somewhere and get to entertain myself for the 13 hours I got to be in this car. I don't feel like dying for 13 hours.
Yeah, bro. I feel you. I feel you.
I
It's like,
mean, I don't know. Everybody's got their own way of riding, I guess. Sometimes I don't mind, but sometimes, and then my eyes, bro, to be honest with you, my eyes really fuck with me because my vision problem is also depth. Like I have a problem with telling how far something is away, and that messes with me bad.
yeah, I
So
ain't pass nowhere. That's it. You just let me know right there. Do not ride with Kurt to the store.
unless I got my glasses on.
Nothing, bro. We are good. We'll Uber. But check it. Let me try to get this out so I know. So if everybody's checking this out, they'll know what to look for. Tomorrow that will be on my YouTube at 5. And then let me see, man. This is my first release with TrailerMade though, Kurt. You know what I mean? I've been doing shit with TrailerMade for a minute, and this is actually my first TrailerMade project. So I'm proud of that, man. And
Oh yeah, because Bennett was Dirt Rock, right?
it was Dirt Rock, man. And in between that, me and Bredwin did an EP that we put out. We had a couple videos for that. We actually still have a video from that that's crazy good. That was gonna get released. We may still. I'm gonna talk to Bredwin about when he wants to do that. But a song called Collard Green that was on the TrailerMade compilation. We did that compilation album. So there's been work going on, but
Yeah.
this has been my first one that I'm putting my name on to come out under TrailerMade. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, bro, I'm shit. Well, I don't even know if I need to go through a run. We might do another little thing if you want to in about 3 or 4 weeks when I get ready to drop this whole project, and I'll go through the tracks with you and tell you about them. You want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
I
We could
mean,
definitely do that.
you're a busy man. We can do a quick one. It don't have to be a long.
No, we can fit time in. We were pretty good at scheduling this. We had to reschedule Wednesday. We had to avoid cutting the grass. The wife wanted the grass cut. Simple Man said, no, the mower's broke, so we got to reschedule for Friday. Which I understood. I get it, dog.
Right now. I'm in the process of fixing the mower with Kurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm walking right through it. Yeah, walking right through it. It's the carburetor actuator.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about. You were talking about making part names up. That's what it was.
And the mower was low on beer. She'll come in the head in a minute and be like, I'm tired of you doing rap interviews. Wop.
Yeah. You're supposed to be fixing the mower. What have to, man, that's what you got to do. You see, you got to this is why it's good to like walk through it and not like it's kind of happening, but it's not really happening. Now you just got to get mower blades and shit and carburetor parts. Just set them over there. So when she comes in, you just start holding them up. Be like, Kurt, is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, just bring different parts in there.
Yeah. Things that she would have no idea what they are. They don't have to be motor. They could be parts to a car, parts to a chainsaw.
Hey, I'm gonna tell on her real quick. She's gonna get mad at this, but whatever. This I could have done one of them little videos you talking about this. One time, this mower's been a constant thing, bro. I bought it used. One time I had to figure out what was going wrong with it. They had the wrong fuse in it. And but it took me forever to troubleshoot that and figure that out. But she walked out there to check it and was like, I'm gonna go look at it. I was like, what you gonna do with it? And she was like, I'm gonna go see if I see something wrong with it. So I was like, all right, well, that's fine. So I sat on the porch. And she came back about 20 minutes later. She had this in her hand, this little shit in her hand. And she was like, could this be the problem? And she handed it to me. And I looked at it and I was like, what is this? And she's like, that wire right there, it's not attached to anything. And I was like, this is a stick.
What is it?
This is a stick. It was a twig.
No way. She
Yeah.
thought it was a wire. Oh no. Hey, sometimes, when I was younger, sometimes I thought they were black snakes, like the little black snakes. The potato vine sometimes would wrap just right and it would look like a tail. So I could kind of see where it could be a wire, but oh no. She should have located where it could have came from first.
It was definitely a stick, bro. I don't know what he was doing that day.
20 minutes. Oh, that's great. Hey, my older daughter, one time, she had this bottle of shampoo, right? And it was for dry hair. I said, "Hey, why are you not using this?" She said, "I'm not using dry shampoo." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "That's that shampoo that you're supposed to use when your hair's dry. I wash my hair in the shower." I said, "Are you serious right now?" She said, "I'm dead serious. I need shampoo." I said, that is a liquid in a bottle that you put on your hair in the shower when you have dry, damaged hair. Like, did you not see the damaged part underneath it? Did she was blown away? She's like, "What?" I said, "Does that make sense that you're going to put a wet product into a dry hair and still call it dry?"
That's great, bro.
It's great.
On that, they got so much different products though, bro. I don't know. She might have been thinking, I think they got some that they just spray in their hair now.
That's dry shampoo. That's for people that get like those perms or whatever they call those things. They don't got to wash it because it's all poofy and extravagant. They just freshen them up. That, to me, that was called something else when I was younger, and I can't say it on the internet, but it was another country that has a border, and it was how they take a bath. I'll let you do the own thing. And you just get Axe body spray. And my mom would say it to me all the time. She said, "That ain't no bath. And I said, "Mom, I guess you're right."
God.
It worked, bro. When you play baseball and you got to just get things done at the end of the day, I'm sure you went through it. I know you had to have been playing ball out there. You don't have no time sometimes. You just got to spray, go from the gym straight to practice. Who cares? There's a bunch of men around you anyway.
Oh, my stepson does that now all the time, bro. He's running track, playing travel basketball and football, man. So he's constantly stinking up the vehicles. Like, bro, you're in puberty now. Them feet stink, boy. Put some damn extra socks on and put some extra deodorant on.
Bro, that's crazy though, because some people my daughter's 5, bro, and she'll clear you out. Let her go to school in them little what are they called? Little cats or whatever the hell the little girls' shoes are with no socks on or thin socks, and let it be a gym day. And I go get in the shower with those things. That is crazy. You don't smell things like bro, you probably haven't been in recently. Well, maybe you have. You ever been inside of elementary school?
Yeah, man, I have to go to schools all the time with him.
Smell that place, bro. Get in there, like go off of work one day to go get your child and ask if you could just roam through there. Man, you got feet, you got fruit, you got shit, you got popcorn. I mean, there's and you're right. Oh, dude, it's crazy, man. I went to my son's school one time and I was like shell shocked. I walked in there, I'm like, what is going on in this place? And then I smell something different. And I'm like, bro, now it's all fruity over here. It's all these kids spraying this shit, not bathing.
Yeah, well, probably the stuff they dump in to cover up the puke and the piss everywhere. You know, the kids having accidents.
You smell that too, Windex. You smell that's crazy. But when you're a kid, you don't even notice it. I smell like that, I'm sure.
Let me plug this too, Kurt, real quick, bro. Now that we're in April, the 20th, and actually you need to come to this other one too. The 20th, I'll be in Valdosta, Georgia with Crucifix and Overtime and Sean Paul and Long Cut and I think Austin Martin, a couple more on the Scars and Stripes tour. I'm going to do that show over there. And on the 21st, we'll be in Jacksonville, Florida, bro. I know they're coming to Tampa the day after that. I'm sure you want to make that one. I don't know if I'll make that show yet or not, but if you're able to come up there.
I didn't know they were going to Tampa.
Yeah, I think they're going to Tampa on the 22nd because I think Target, they build it as Target and Trailer Made will be there for the Tampa show, but I don't know yet if I'll make that one. But I know I'm the 21st and 20th and 21st, I'm for sure performing. The 22nd, I don't know. I may talk to Ryan and see if I can get up there with him for a track or two, but I don't know how long people got for
Yeah,
slide.
yeah, to open you up, right? Well, I know they'll be in St. Pete, but it's on a Wednesday. I'm like, man, y'all are in St. Pete on a Wednesday, and then they were at Classics, which is like right down the street from my house on a Wednesday. I'm like, damn, Wednesdays.
Yeah, they did Classics targeting them not too long ago. Yeah.
What is the big thing about a Wednesday? I guess a lot of people just take off on the next
I
Thursday.
just get it whenever it's available, bro. And especially on these tours, it's where when you're going to be close, you can't help. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah. You're right.
These little off shows. The ones I'm doing though are a Thursday and a Friday, and Tampa's after that, so that will be a Saturday. So
Perfect. That's perfect right there.
Yeah.
Even a Friday night is perfect.
Yeah, if you can. Fridays in Georgia in Valdosta, which is a college town. Valdosta's always been a dope spot for me to go to. I think I've actually performed at this place we're at before. I can't remember the name of it right now. Damn, my phone's screwing up.
And then the other one, you said then they're in Jacksonville, right?
Yeah, Jacksonville at 1904 Music Hall, I think is the name of the spot. I've been there too, but it's been years ago.
How far does it take you to get from where you're at to Brooksville? But you take 95 or 75, right?
About 3.5 hours. I take 95 to 295 to 10.
Wait a minute. It takes you 3.5 hours to get from where you're at to Brooksville.
Yeah, about 3 hours 45. It depends on if it's on the weekend. Florida traffic's stupid. So
that just opened up a whole new world for me then. Because I didn't know that Georgia. Listen, bro, I come from further south in Florida. So to get from where I used to live to Georgia is at least 7 hours. So I was like, damn, that sucks. Now,
state line, bro. I'm like right. Exit 1 is the county I'm in, Camden County. So when you north, right when you hit into state line to exit 1, that's where I'm at.
Huh, that's crazy. I probably drove past that damn exit. Well, maybe not because I wasn't on 75. I was probably over on the back road driving behind your house.
Everybody hits exit 1. Exit 1, like you'll see all kind of tour buses and shit there because everybody refuels before they get into Florida because Florida gas.
Oh, yeah. I do know where that's at. I do know exactly where that's at.
Yeah. Dude, Steve Harvey did a thing where he went into exit 1 and he bought like a bunch of pizzas for the little kids at the truck stop and stuff because, everybody that's touring or doing comedy acts or whatever, they when they refuel the bus, they normally swing in there.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because Steve Harvey is in Atlanta, right?
I think, but I know a while back he did it was a long time ago. It circulated around here good because everybody knew he was talking about Camden because he said exit 1 is where he stopped, and he said he bought one little girl a slice of pizza in the store, and which is this big Cisco's truck stop on exit 1. Right. He bought a little girl a slice of pizza, and then she ran off, and then she came back with like 5 friends and was like, he bought me a slice, Mr. Harvey, can you buy me one? And so he ended up buying like 5 or 6 pizzas for all the kids at the truck stop. So
you know that artist Rod Wave?
Who? What's up?
What's his name? Rod Wave. You might know who he is. He's like a hip hop. He's like a rap mainstream artist.
I heard that name. I think
he's more like, I think he's more like a singer, but he freaking set up in St. Pete and bought like $8,000 in gas. Like everybody got like $50 in gas. Whoever got in line in the morning when the gas station opened up.
I love hearing people do that, man. I do. I love hearing people use their platform for good and things like that, man. I'd love to be able to set up and do some stuff like that. I plan on doing more of that stuff, man. Like you said, we got on here that little giveaway for the shirts and the gift cards and things. I want to do some more of that stuff, man, because you got to offer people something too, man. You can't just ask everybody to give their time and share and like and be here for this and that. You ain't giving nobody nothing but a video, man. Do a little more. So
I'll tell you one person that does a really good job putting out like giveaways is Bez Believe. He gives like, because I'll tell you what, bro, look, this will show you. This thing stays in my studio right there where I can see it. I'm proud of that thing. You know what I mean? That's one of and the shot glass. I got the shot glasses from Trailer Made. I think this is one of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got my stuff up. So as a fan of music, not even just a reactor, people take pride in that stuff, dude. Like that's a music that gets them through stuff. That's a music that they turn to when they don't want to talk to nobody. So having stuff around, t-shirts, hats, shot glasses, even the beer koozie. I don't drink and I don't like koozies because I think they're weird. I think they just prove I'm getting older than I need to be. I just pin that thing on the freaking, you know what I mean? At least support it in some way.
Right. Yeah. That's
This guy said, I just listened to No Friends, love it, posted it to my Twitter and got a DM asking what's wrong.
Hey, appreciate that. Who said that?
Stitches Malone.
Oh, appreciate it, Stitches. Stitches Malone. I just posted. Oh, I can almost read it. That shit comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, I just listened to No Friends, love it, posted it to my Twitter and got a DM asking what's wrong.
Oh, your friends think you upset with them now.
Yeah.
Causing relationship turmoil with your friends.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro, is that it's kind of cool to listen to. If people really listen to you, I've said this before, you're so crafted the way you say things. Like you could tell that you really think about the structure of where you're placing your words, that it can almost be like it's hard to decipher it exactly what it is. But that's the interesting part. The more you listen to it, one day it just clicks. Like the 16 bar where you talked about I'm wild as I forget the player's name every time, drinking Hennessy, picking you up. Once I understood it, I was like, oh my gosh, bro.
I'm more dangerous than popping 20 drugs and hopping in with Henry Ruggs when he got a Henny buzz.
Yeah.
I was really proud of that line, dog. That sounded like some clever shit to me, and it was all doubles and stuff.
It was clever, but if you're not a fan of football,
right,
and you really don't know that, or you're a fan of the sport all the way around. You want to listen to their backstories. You want to know about these people. You want the dirt. I see you posting when you catch people fighting. You'll be the first one over there watching, which is, hey, it is what it is. It's entertainment. It's real live entertainment. Steve Irwin loved that shit, right? He was a crocodile hunter. You're just sniping these folks out here fighting, and I love it. And that's kind of like what you did there. You just knew some dirt. Henry Ruggs fit in there, and it. Boop,
well, Henry. The thing about that, bro, like I know a lot of people might not have caught that, but that was national news. That was a big deal. This kid had just signed he was great in college. He had just signed a multi, and by no means do I mean like any disrespect to him or his family and all that. That was, it's fucked up to even say that and me write the line like that. But that's kind of how I grew up listening to hip hop. Like the gloves were off. You'd say whatever, like Biggie Smalls used to talk about punting people's infant daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
They're off for that. So if I hear something, it's a punchline, I like it, I'm going to use it. But Henry Ruggs was just signed millions and millions of dollars with the Raiders, bro. And he moved out to Vegas. Like he was, I don't know, 22, 23 years old. And he's hauling ass drunk in his Ferrari or Lamborghini or something and rear ends this van, and it bursts into flames. So Henry Ruggs rhymed with Henny Buzz, and it was like, I don't know, it just, you know what I mean? It kind of came to me. So I mean, I ain't saying that all that stuff's cool to talk about, and country rap is definitely not rap a lot of times.
Yeah.
So,
but it fits, bro. It's your style. Like that's what I like about you, though.
Yeah.
And Deacon said, he said, Cymple cam from hip hop. It's on display.
Hey, I appreciate that, Deacon. Yeah, man. Deacon Blue's an OG too, bro. I watched his interview. I think it was on Country Rap Report, or did you do it, Kurt?
I did one with him, and so did Vic.
Yeah. Deacon's put his time in, man. So I know Deacon's been through it too, man. So I appreciate that. That's love from an OG right there. Thank you, dog.
You know what's crazy, bro, is I watched this YouTube page called Baseball Doesn't Exist. And if you are a fan of baseball, which I think you are, you would enjoy that. I found myself falling asleep the other night to this, trying to hold my phone and listen to it. They tell you, do you know who Zach Greinke is?
Yeah, the pitcher. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. They got a thing about him that will blow your mind. You know how he used to talk to himself out there all the time?
Yeah, he's crazy. But bro, that's the thing though that they missed, Kurt. They missed how crazy these athletes were in like the 80s and 90s, bro.
Manny Ramirez.
It was great, bro. Like here, one thing that screws me up about baseball to this day is why is Jim Abbott not celebrated more?
They don't care.
The warm pitcher that threw a no-hitter. You know what I mean? This guy had an arm, and he's out there, bro. Every card he's got should be worth, I know his ERA probably wasn't great. I don't even know if he's a Hall of Famer. But just the fact that this dude played Major League Sports and threw a no-hitter as a one-armed man is pretty fucking stellar, if you ask me,
That's unreal. That's unbelievable. You know that Zach Greinke said that he intentionally got rid of his no-hitter because he didn't want to deal with all the publicity and the bullshit that came with it. He did not like people, bro. He wasn't ever talking to himself most of the time. He got to the point where this dude was so cocky that he didn't want to play baseball. He kept asking his coach, hey, can you send me back down to single A and I'll play shortstop? Because I really love to play shortstop, which he actually did. And he was really good at it. No, bro, you're going up. I love him. So you know what he was doing? He was saying, I'm throwing you a fastball outside.
Yeah, hit it.
And then he would throw it. He the whole season, he was telling them the other team what he was throwing. And I was like, yo, this dude is a savage. Like, I like stuff like that because it just shows that what you see on TV, like baseball players, I watched plenty of games where I thought that dude was just fucking crazy. But then you really learn who the person is, and you're like, yo, this dude's dope. He left baseball to go cut grass because he didn't want to be around nobody. He cut grass for like a year and a half just because he wanted to get away from people and not play baseball. And then he came back and had one of the best seasons in his career. So who was the smart guy in that? You know what I mean?
Bro, what's that dude right now in the AJ McCarron is playing in the XFL, and he was a backup in the NFL, and he said, no, I'm going to take a job playing in the XFL, making substantially less, but I want my kids to grow up seeing me play and not being a backup. Like, bro, that's
awesome.
Like, that's people that, that need to be saluted, and people that take that step outside of what's popular in society are the ones that are really the groundbreakers. Even if nobody says anything about that dude, I respect the shit out of him for that. Even if he makes, not even what a practice squad quarterback makes in the NFL, and he goes, his kids gonna love it. His kids get to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, bro. Like, to me, that reminds me of like mainstream versus independent. He chose to kind of stay independent, to do what he wants, to allow his children to play or to see him play, rather than take what everybody else would do, run to the top, get paid to ride the bench, and everybody just knows you as a bench warmer. Like, that's what do they call it? That's a humility, I guess.
Yeah,
to be able to take.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, it's like taking a humanistic approach to it, and just really, what it is putting your priorities in the right. You know what I mean? Like, he's
putting your pride to the side too. I guess.
Well, it's like, money's great, and I can afford more if I sit on the bench for 5 years. But what am I showing my sons if I do that? What am I, am I giving them anything to be proud of? Yeah, Dad came in one time in the fourth quarter and kneeled on the ball. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I respect that more, bro. I respect somebody that, like, I was just sitting there thinking about it while we're talking about it. How much more money would somebody need? Like, let's just say you're down on your shit, right? You got money, but how much more money would you really need to be comfortable if you didn't change what you were doing? So I see what that guy's saying. Like, I could make good money and still live a really good life while allowing my children to see my success and to and for me to enjoy it. Because who really enjoys sitting on the bench for your entire career?
Right, man. You don't get to do nothing. I see. That's the stories that, like, you don't hear in the news. You got to dig them up, and that's the stuff you should hear, I think. You know what I mean? All the selfless stuff that goes on. But yeah, man.
It's a different world we live in now, man.
Me and you get on here, bro. We run the gamut. We talk about everything else, but I mean, it's cool, man. I like to.
It's good, bro. It's good because I'm telling you, you can only talk about music for so much. Like,
when I beat it to death, I feel guilty because every time I'm on here, I'm like, oh, I got a quick second. Hey, y'all, click this link. Hey, I'm gonna put the YouTube link right here. You know how many times I pointed to the fucking air on Instagram and put a link there? I'm just sick of doing that shit, man. Something's give with this shit, bro. everybody's like doing the same things too. You know, hey, my album's dropping. Hey, you get ready. Here's a piece of artwork. Here's my link below. Here's this. Here's that. I'm just sick of that garbage shit, man. I just want to put some good shit out, and the people that enjoy it, and let me know you like it. And if you don't like it, you can let me know that too. I don't give a shit. But you know what I mean? I just want to be able to continue to do this stuff and get it in an arena where it's heard. It's hard to get out of this shit without doing all those daily routine things. But man, they drive you insane, don't they, bro?
Yeah, they do. And I've been trying to find tools. Like Vic told me about this thing. I'm gonna have to look into it. I've been trying to find it, but there's a lot of different ones. I got to find the one he's talking about. But you can make one post, and post to 5 different platforms.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to do that, because I know what you're saying, dude. It gets old trying to post one to Instagram, trying to make a TikTok for that, trying to make a short, a reel, whatever.
Bro, I just quit with TikTok. It's just too much other shit. It's just, I mean, I know TikTok's going crazy for some people, and I hope it does wonders for y'all, but I'm just tired of doing multiple shit and everything I post on there, even my own stuff, because
it's flagged.
Yeah.
I gave up too.
I wrote it, and I don't feel like sending emails and arguing with y'all about it being my shit. So
I don't do it either, bro. If I get a copyright thing on it, I usually let it ride unless I know I can get over it. I don't even, at this point, it's so hard to figure out what tags to put in things to make a description. It's insane, dude. It's
retarded. It's so
but at the same time, I get it. It's cool to know that we're kind of like pioneering through this. And in 100 years from now, people are going to look back and be like, damn, these guys almost had it. They were right there. They just didn't do it right yet.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's nuts. This shit, this online shit is a madhouse, bro. Everybody's just trying to get that next. Everybody wants that next big song to go. You know what I mean? Ooh, check this out. I'm working with this dude now. Look at this. We're both together on this album cover. Oh,
yeah. It's so hard to keep up with the insane. It is. But that's what I mean. There's got to be, at some point, somebody, and bro, I think about this all the time. Somebody is going to figure out a way to really group it all together. Like there's got to be a way that an Instagram algorithm can start grouping more music together rather than spreading it through these posts that don't even make no sense. I'll be seeing stuff that I don't even want to see, and then next thing you know, I have to scroll back because I'm like, oh, there's Cymple Man's new album that's about to drop, and I'm like, what is going on? It's the algorithm's crazy, man.
Yeah, to be honest with you, bro, I'm just, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't want to sound discouraged. I love putting it out, and I love talking. I love interacting with the people. I do. That's one of the best parts, is to hear people say, hey, excuse me, this song helped me through my day, or I like this, or this reminded me of this, or I remember when you guys performed here and all that. I love hearing that stuff. So it's a necessary evil, but it's just taxing, bro. It's taxing on your fucking sanity.
I think that's what really drew me to you as an artist. One of the first conversations I had to you, I didn't even have it with you. You had an interview. I'm pretty sure you were on the Country Rap Report, if I remember correctly. And you talked about that at the end of the day, you don't do music for anything other than just the simple enjoyment of music. Like you just rap and make this because you like to make music. And I paid attention to what you did, because you hear a lot of people say that, but then you see their Instagram and they're promoting it. They're promoting it everywhere. I went and I looked and I'm like, damn, I couldn't find pretty much anything unless it was somebody else that tagged you in something.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I just do it for the love of it at this point, man, because hang on one second. I think this guy hang on. You need me? Hang on one second, Kurt.
He's getting his carburetor. Woohoo! We're working on the carburetor.
What is it?
You're getting your carburetor, huh? There it is.
I know what my evening's gonna be, Kurt.
Oh, I knew it. That would be perfect timing too. They're gonna come in and say, "Here's the carburetor. Sun's about to go down. Dinner's about to be done."
That works out perfect, bro. And actually, to even add some more of the middle class blue collar life I got to be at work at 3:00 in the morning for overtime this weekend. So
Woo!
it never stops, baby. We got to do what it do, make it do what it do. Look at this. Let's see what this look like, Kurt. Oh, this might be right. It might be this is a little aftermarket one. Look how
Deacon says, nice. What car? Not a car, a mower.
it's a mower, bro. It's a little mower car. That thing. I already got
Ooh.
it. So, well, I know
You about to be ready to mow now, dog. Well, you need to go get to that mower. But listen, what time does it drop tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 5:00, man. I will be off work at 3, so I'll be in the chat around 4. I'll be on Facebook around 4:30. I'll probably do a Facebook live on 4:30 tomorrow, and then I'll get on the chat on YouTube. You know what I mean? Do the premiere chat. So come with me if you're able to around 5:00. I'll be in there around 4:45, 4:50. And then I'll put the link everywhere on earth. You know what
dog, I'll share it, man. I set notifications on for it. I'll share it after I get off of here. And that way it's on my community page if anybody's looking for it. But I'm excited for that, man. I'll say this. I remember in Seth, Anthony, if you hear this, I mean no disrespect what I'm about to tell you. I remember sitting on the Trailer Made bus with Joe and Sin. Well, Sin was off in the back doing his thing. And Joe was playing these tracks, bro, that were unreleased. Some of this stuff that I heard was insane. I'm like, why have you not put this out yet? He's like, I don't know. I'm just not ready to put it out yet. When they started playing Seth Anthony's thing, I didn't know it was even Seth's music back there. I was like, bro, Joe, will you please turn this back up a little bit? So I couldn't hear what they were playing in the back. And I didn't even know it was Seth's music, but it was a completely different rap than I ever heard come out of Joe. Like, I was like, whoa, this is nuts. And I didn't really know the Sticks like that. So I started going back and listening to their catalog, and they're another group of guys that are fire, and they don't really promote anything they do. They just put it out.
Well, they're stuck doing the same thing we're all doing, man. They're trying to fight it and get it out there. And we're some of us are of the mindset like I am that I just want to continue to stockpile stuff. So if I finally do get something that it's like putting wood on a bonfire that's not lit. So then you got all the wood and all the gas on there. And if one track comes through and lights it all up, then find all those other tracks that you've done. You know what I mean? Because, bro, Trailer Made is full of talent. And I'm not saying it in a biased way. You can think whatever you want because I'm rocking with them and everything. But I am telling you, dude, Dirty's song today that he just put out, Front Porch, it's the best country rap song I've heard in a long, it ain't even country rap, man. I hate calling everything country rap. It's a dope song. It's a dope ass song. He's singing. Have you heard that yet, Kurt? Is that the one you reacted to?
Yeah, it is. I'll say this, bro. I got it coming up at 7:30, and I didn't I've heard Dirty sing a little bit here and there as hooks, but what I heard, I was like, yo, this is a different side. And the meaning behind that song, I really related to that. Like the whole story. Yo, that was crazy.
Listen, dog, Dirty does not even know what dirty sounds like. And what I mean by that is he's so versatile with what he can do. I don't even think he's reached the pinnacle of what the dude's able to do. He's the most humble guy you'll ever meet. And if I told him this right now, he'd say, yeah, right. Shut the fuck up. Let's talk about something else. Because he just can't take that praise like that. And I get that. I'm kind of the same way. It's just, you want to talk, you want to be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, but you're like, all right, you ain't got to do that. I'm uncomfortable. Don't be bragging about me. But he's completely a monster with everything he does, dude. He's unreal. He's one of the most creative individuals I've ever been around in my life, man. And Target, Breadwin, Dolph, Crown, who else? Jim Starr, Jeff McCool, Sticks, all them guys, they all think outside of the box and they're creative and they're good at what they do, man. I mean, it's it's a tragedy that some of these dudes aren't in a bigger platform than they are right now, because I can dig up fucking 100 songs between them people I just named, and they're all, you
I
know,
agree. I
like,
agree. Do you remember what you and Target told me right after the interview I did at Leadfoot? Do you remember what do you remember what you directed me towards? I know
well,
you believe in dirty.
I remember we talked and you told me you had an idea about doing exactly what you're doing now. And I said to you, okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
it.
not only that is I know you believe in dirty because I didn't even know who Dirty
Oh,
was.
yeah, that's right. I told you to interview
And
him.
you said, bro, you don't know who Dirty is?
Yeah.
He's right. And you had me ask him something. I forget what. No,
I,
Target had me ask him what is his most influence. Why does he rap? Or what is the reasoning behind underground rap? We wrote up a little list. Remember, we sat there. I got a pencil. We wrote
yeah,
up a
yeah.
list of some questions to ask him. Yo, and he is one of the people that I think that is very unappreciated as an artist. I don't think a lot of people even know he's existing, and they've heard so many songs with him in. Like he's in, what is the one, the Redneck Soldiers one? I think a lot of people don't know that's him.
Bro, that's the first one I heard him in. It's called Rural Legends.
Yeah,
And
there it is.
his verse on that shit is crazy. He's talking about, I'm gonna turn a bottle up like an IV, keep him stepping high knees, something like he snaps, and his voice is crazy. Me and him got one together on his new project. I don't know if he's putting out an album or an EP or what. We just did one, and he's singing some soulful sounding shit on the hook. It's like a not necessarily religious, but it's like a look at religion track. And
Right.
bro, it's fire, man, dude.
He
Dirty.
ain't put that out yet.
He ain't put it out. It's all that's gonna come out. I'm telling you, right
I
now.
think I did hear him say he's got an EP coming. I think he said he took a bunch of his old songs and put them on something.
Yeah, well, no, this is a new one, but I think he took his old ones and put them on one
Okay.
recently because he grouped together all the stuff he's been releasing on Spotify. But all this new stuff is going to go on a separate project. I'm sitting on right now 3 projects. I got this album. I'm following this up with an EP with a guy out of Oklahoma named Cody Lane, and
Okay.
we booked a show coming up in May. I'm not being too busy promoting that at the moment because I'm trying to get one thing at a time done. I want to get this album on its feet. But me and Cody Lane got a joint project coming out called I-40 East. That dude, if you ain't looked him up, he's a snapper. He's a dope human being. And he's good, bro. We got some crazy shit on that project. Then I also got a 5-6 song EP right now of my own that's got some bangers on it. I think it might even rival the album, really, bro. And I'm
Really?
I'm not just
Dog, I love to see you moving and shaking like this because a year ago, I didn't never really hear too much of you doing shows. You were like, I didn't like see it visually. There wasn't promotions about it. Now it seems like people are really starting to hear Cymple Man and they're like, yo, what have we been sleeping on?
Dog,
Like,
this whole downtime or time that I've been away here that people think that I've been away and I hadn't been on socials and all that. I've been grinding my ass off, man. All of us have. And it ain't stopped just because I'm not on doing a video on YouTube every 5 minutes. I've been recording and writing songs. I'm probably sitting on 25 to 30 songs right now, and I'll take every one of them to bat with anybody's shit right now. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to. It just is. I just know.
Hey, who makes a lot of your beats? I know Wes does some of them still, right? Maybe.
I've found a lot of them. Some of these, Cody Lane got some of them produced where he's at. I'm not sure. A lot of them I've gotten off of SoundClick and things that way. Codeine, I do want to say this. Codeine mixed and mastered a lot of my current project, Model Citizen, right now. He mixed and mastered 90% of this thing. And he's got some tracks I'm sure I'm gonna end up working with him on. And man, I'm just trying to work with whoever, man. So
maybe it was Dirty's track that recently had West Nile on it.
I don't know. What have me and Wes done lately? We haven't done anything in a while.
I wish I would have interviewed him because you were
You can
like, yo,
still interview him. And Wes is cool people, bro. You ought to just get Wes on here and just let him tell you some stories about what he's been through. Dude, Wes has really been grinding in music forever. As
in the
long
back,
as
hiding in the back too, because I've never really even seen much other than from like you, Hard Target,
me
about him.
group, me, Wes, and a guy named Phil Curvin was in a group called Psycho Billy Cadillac. We got all the way to do like a festival in Gulfport, Mississippi years back. We was performing on stages right beside Kid Rock and Sublime with Rome and Pretty Reckless, and shit was dope. It was fun as hell. But we were getting a little buzz with that. That's one thing that's kind of held me back with this. Yeah, Wes produced Old Me. Okay.
Yeah, Hard Target and Dirty.
Yeah. That's one thing that's kind of been a ongoing battle with me is separating myself from all the group names that I've went with through the years. People have seen me and they see my face and know me, but I still think there's a lot of people that don't realize they saw me at a certain time. You know what I mean? When I was making music with this group or that group or whatever, you know?
Right. No, I get what you're saying. Like the reach that you had that, well, I can't say the reach, the exposure is different. Like they're looking at you as still kind of in that dirt rock atmosphere. Not
Yeah.
saying that you don't have like I see that's the crazy thing is it seems like y'all keep it really comfortable within the group of people you surround yourself with. It doesn't ever seem like a disrespect or hatred. Like even Hard Target spoke about when he left Mako, he enjoyed Mako. Like I thought that was very dope to see him vocalize it and express his feelings in a positive way. A lot of people always want to speak on a negative thing, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm never trying to do that. And that's not, I'm glad you said that right now, Kurt, because there's nothing negative I got to say about Dirt Rock, Clay and Brian, the Lax, any of them. Those are I'm doing Lack Fest this year with them. Why would I, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be doing that if there was ever
well, that's what I'm saying. I thought about that. I'm like, why would he still has to, that's why I said, I thought West Nile and all them, and you spoke highly of West Nile when I seen you. You're like, he did a lot of stuff for, for my music. I'm like, yo, that's dope. A lot of people don't show love like that, though, is my point. A lot of people don't want to credit the people that deserve the credit.
Well, people suck, Kurt. That's the thing. People fuck. They do.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I've learned this about music. The people that you think ain't gonna let you down, a lot of times will end up letting you down. You put your faith in people, and then once, you know what I mean, they just not my camp. I'm not speaking about it right now.
Yeah, no, in general, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
Previously, coming up in hip hop shit, rap shit, you would be like, oh man, I can trust this dude with my life. Wait a minute, where'd that $50 go? I had $50 on this table. Oh damn, he left in my car. Oh shit, it's just been it's a struggle underground trying to make it. Who you can trust, who you can't. That's life in general though too. So it is what it is, man. But I'm glad to be here and.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's facts, dog. At the end of the day, you got to kind of focus on that and not really try to focus on so much on the negative, but it's good to at least understand it a little bit. I think that's why it interests me so much, is because I'm the type of person that likes to understand how not to, what not to do.
Right. Exactly.
I've been taught my whole life, bro, you need to make better choices because I got in trouble. Oh, you need to make better choices. So I was like, you know what? Maybe these motherfuckers are right. So I started mapping out possibilities. Well, if I do this, what's going to happen? And I never did that before. And it seems like it works for me now. And I keep doing that.
I've been more patient and more trying to chill and pick my words careful too about things, bro, because you got to, man. Yeah, so I'm going to this carburetor on, Kurt. I think my phone's about to die anyway, homie.
Go do your thing, dog. Good luck putting that mower back together, and take your time, man. Make sure you make lots of excuses.
I think I'm down to 2 beers, so it better be a 2-beer job. But look,
I think you handle it.
Hey, I always appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for having me on, man. And I will get with you again, and we'll figure out when we can do the conversation on the whole album dropping.
Yes, sir. Let's do it, man. You have a great night, and good luck on that mower.
You too, man. Thank you. Tomorrow at 5, y'all join me on YouTube.
Yeah, run that up. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., Cymple Man, Cinny Sticks will be on, or it will be out. I appreciate everybody tonight, man. I do. Y'all make sure you go show Cymple Man some love. Show Trailer Made some love. Go at least take the time to listen to something you've never heard. Go listen to a song. You might like it. Well, we got Tommy, Kurt reaction. You're a good man, but all the hate. Oh no, man, Tommy. I got nothing but love for you, Tommy. Clint, I appreciate you, dog. And now that I know that I got to keep this denoise button off, then it'll work a lot better. Now I can hear people are talking to me. Chief, shout out to Chief. Make sure y'all tune in to the Country Rap Report every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget Chief and Vic XL tear it up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I love the good cop, bad cop, because Vic will be over there interrogating Chief about, he knows. See, that's the thing. Now, I know Vic, and I love this about Vic. Vic will know your thought on something. He won't get you with this all the time, but he'll start fishing. He'll start casting his line at you. You won't bite, so he'll slowly reel it in. He'll cast in another direction. And he might cast that damn line 3 or 4 times before he gets you to bite it. But Chief, it seems like he gets you all the time too. Oh, it's great, dog. But that's the part of the show I love, man. You never know what you're going to get. The Country Rap Report, they keep it 100. Chief breaks down bars. Chief don't let nothing slip past him. Hell, I've heard Chief not like something, and then he really gave his opinion on it, and I respect that, and then turn around and found something he liked from the same artist. So don't sleep on the Country Rap Report. That's Chief from Trailer Made Records and Vic XL from Riding Dirty Radio. And that is, go to Riding Dirty Radio and you'll find the Country Rap Report. Vic's got to get with me, and I got to talk to him about that because it's really hard to find it if you don't already know where it is. True Texan. But in 18 minutes, my reaction to Dirty's new song drops. Y'all go check that out. Front Porch. I really enjoyed that song, and that reaction is kind of special to me. It's different. I didn't watch it all the way through to the end because I kind of got a little bit of an emotion. It was kind of an emotional roller coaster a little bit. I don't know if I showed it in the video, but I definitely felt it. Wickster, I appreciate you as always. Mama Payday, I appreciate you. Miss Captain Kurt, I appreciate you. Kato, True Texan, British Bulldog, much love, y'all. Nate 22, what's good? I'm out though. Y'all go run up that reaction that's about to drop in 17 minutes. Make sure y'all run up Cymple Man and Cine Stick's new song out tomorrow, 5 p.m. Stop by in the chat and say what's good.